Coming up on Hashtag That, we update you on the events that took place this weekend, including huge news about Quinnipiac's president.
And we have some Q30 members try matzah. We are your source for Quinnipiac entertainment news. Welcome to this week's episode of Hashtag That. I'm Drew Feinberg.
And I'm Paige Meyer. Let's get started. This past Friday at approximately 3:30, Quinnipiac students received a rather shocking announcement from President Leahy. An email was sent from Lynn Bushnell, the Vice President for Public Affairs. The email had a PDF attachment from President Leahy. The attachment was in regards to his upcoming retirement. Leahy reported that the 2017 to 2018 academic year will be his final year as president of Quinnipiac. When his term here is done, he will have completed 31 years and 3 months with this title. Leahy also shared his love for the university and wished students an enjoyable and restful summer. Leahy is a legend around QU, and I'm sure students will miss him dearly. So, Drew, what do you think about President Leahy's
It's very shocking. I know he's been here for a really long time. I mean, I've only been here for 8 months, but his impact is definitely, I could definitely see his impact all over campus, and I feel like students will definitely miss him a lot.
I know, after 31 years, I mean, he really made a mark here at Quinnipiac. We are going to miss him, but he did his time here,
Yeah,
so.
definitely. And I'm also excited to see who will be the next one to be president, see what changes they make.
I know, I wonder if the next president will take selfies with the students on the quad, so we'll have to wait and see for that one.
Maybe not as good as Leahy, but we'll see.
Couldn't go home for Easter weekend? Not a problem here at Quinnipiac. The Student Programming Board Travel Chair Executive Boarder, Brianna Robinson, planned a Six Flags trip for students. The trip was April 15th from 10 a.m. departure to Six Flags New England at 7 p.m. with a 7 p.m. departure time to arrive home. The trip was completely free, but students who had to pay $5 deposit for their spot on the bus. If they showed up the day of the trip, they received their money back and enjoyed the free day. A meal voucher was also offered within a Fun Day combo pack the Student Programming Board purchased for the first group of 50 students. The tickets for this event were on such a high demand that Brianna Robinson had to order a second coach bus for the day. The second group of 50 students did not receive the free meal voucher, but that did not stop them from having a great day. There is no better way to spend Easter weekend than a nice day in an amusement park.
Today, Tuesday, April 18th, Habitat for Humanity is hosting the Habitat Shackathon on the Bobcat Way lawn. This event started at 11 this morning and runs until 9 tonight. This event allows students to make teams and build homes out of cardboard. They build a little shelter to understand the meaning behind a home for a person. The money raises awareness for the organization and gives people a sense of what it's like to live in a place where you don't have all the resources to build a home or survive. The Quinnipiac Gay Straight Alliance held an event called the Show Your Colors yesterday on Bobcat Lawn. Students were invited to tie-dye to support the New Haven Pride Center.
Sexual Assault Awareness Month takes place the month of April, and Quinnipiac is holding many events in support. In the 1990s, the month of April was selected to raise awareness for this cause. The color used to represent the cause is a deep aqua. The Student Athletic Advisory Committee set up a table on the quad last week and handed out aqua t-shirts that read, "It's on us," bracelets, information sheets, phone card holders, stickers, and ribbons to students for free. They also set up cones on the quad to challenge students and gain awareness. A weighted vest was put on students to symbolize the weight that victims of sexual assault carry after the assault. Students had to walk back and forth while wearing the vest on the quad. Besides the Athletic Advisory Committee, many other organizations are also reaching out to support Sexual Assault Awareness Month.
This past weekend, I'd say most of students on campus went home for the holidays. I personally did not go home, although I live only 10 minutes away. But Paige, how was your long weekend? Let me know what happened.
My long weekend was very good. I went home on Friday and enjoyed 2 days at home. I spent a lot of time with my family, which was fun. And Sunday, I actually came back to Connecticut. I'm from Long Island, by the way, so came back to Connecticut and spent Easter with my family in Bridgeport, which was really nice. And then came back Sunday night and hung out with friends for a little while. So
Definitely ate a lot of good food, though.
yeah, a lot of good food.
I know, my grandma definitely makes some amazing food for Passover. But speaking of Passover, a tradition for Passover Seders around the world involves hiding a piece of matzah called the afikomen for the children to look for.
We had Kerry Golden and Richie Agostonio get in this tradition. Let's see who won.
Well, in the spirit of Passover, our producers have decided to hide matzah somewhere around here, and we have to find it. Our prize is cookies and cream macaroons.
first.
Looks like the same spot. Nope.
I'm looking for my matzah.
Oh, God.
Where is my matzah? Oh no, that dog's gonna find our matzah. Did he eat the matzah?
Doggy.
Don't get distracted by the dog. Look for the matzah.
Trying to think. Going back this way. Wait, no. Good job, Danielle.
Do you know?
Go get it.
We break it over our head.
Just do it. Just.
Matzah. Yes.
To see Richie and Carrie taste test matzah, check out our website at q30television.com. And when we come back, Krista Delane is here with this week's trending topics.
And we put that leftover Easter candy to good use by taste testing some interesting flavors of Peeps. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello, Quinnipiac hockey fans, and welcome to the Neutral Zone.
Definitely St. Lawrence, and I think you're going to see the test coming up real soon.
They might be having a bit of an adjustment issue without that CBS line, but don't count them out.
At High Point Solutions Arena in Game 2 of Quinnipiac vs. Northeastern Series.
All this and more.
Coming up on the Q30 Newscast.
Thanks for sticking with us. Krista Delane is here with us to discuss all things trending recently on Twitter. Krista, what's been going on?
Thanks, guys. Krista here with today's trending topics. Hashtag Famous in Love was trending today for the new Freeform show, which will be airing tonight at 9. Bella Thorne is the star of the new dramatic series. The show will be based off the books written by Rebecca Surley. The show will follow Bella Thorne's character as she had just landed her first big role as an actress in a movie. Marlene King, the producer of Pretty Little Liars, is also the producer of this new show. Tune in to see if it's worth tweeting about. Hashtag Tuesday Motivation was also trending today as people took to social media to express how they will make their day a successful one. Some people posted pictures of the sunrise and others posted positive quotes, all showing how they start their Tuesdays off right. And finally, hashtag if only the earth could speak was also trending. People took to Twitter to express their feelings about how the earth is being kept. They want to spread the word about not using the earth as a trash can and about keeping the earth clean to ensure a green world in the future. That's all I have for today's trending topics, but before I go, everyone knows Peeps, the sugary marshmallow Easter treat. Today, we're going to be taste testing different flavors of Peeps to see which flavor is best. Are you guys ready?
We're ready. I love Easter candy, so.
I'm not a big marshmallow guy, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
All right.
Which
one
one? Which
try
one
first?
first? Let's start with this one.
Yeah,
left
let's
to
all
right.
start with the...
I feel like it's gonna
Ladies
die my.
first. Oh, just the consistency of that freaks me out. Okay.
I'm not a big fan of
I
Peeps,
smell
so I
something
don't
already.
know.
All right, ready? Let's just
Oh, okay.
do it. What even is this?
It's fruity.
Oh, no, I know the flavors. You guys have to guess.
Oh, we have to guess? Okay.
Strawberry.
Close.
Oh, can I guess again?
I have no idea.
Raspberry.
Is it raspberry?
Well, you guys are like, it's just a fruit
I don't
punch
eat ra-
flavor.
Oh,
so
okay.
Close enough.
Close.
It's actually not that bad.
Yeah, I mean, I'll finish the bag.
Yeah.
Alright.
Save those for later.
I'm going to put
All
this
right.
right here to taste.
All right.
next
You
one.
go with green.
Ooh.
It's got like a
It's
pretty
pink on the
pink on the
inside.
It's like sour. It's like
Oh.
green apple. Sour green apple.
Close.
No, this is
is
watermelon.
good.
This is watermelon.
Oh, it's, yeah,
Tastes like
I
a
can
Jolly
taste the
Rancher.
watermelon.
It's sour watermelon
Yeah.
is this one.
Tastes like a Jolly Rancher.
I like these more than regular Peeps.
Yeah.
All right. Should we try the blue?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
That's blue.
That's a pretty color.
I'm colorblind.
Ooh, it's like
so
yellow
this
on the
isn't fun.
inside.
They all look the
Oh, with
same
all
to
This
me.
like
one's like
different
light blue.
rainbow.
It's like a light blue with, ooh, rainbow sprinkles.
Oh,
You like cake batter?
that's what it is.
It's cake batter.
Pinkies
I like
up.
it.
I don't like it.
Of course, I like all of them. I'm a sugar freak.
This isn't that bad. I kind of like these
Yeah.
more than both of those.
Which one was your favorite?
I'm gonna say the sour watermelon.
1, 2, 3. This one,
One,
that one.
two.
I think the
three.
fruit,
That one was-
like the fruit punch, was my favorite.
We all had
Really?
different favorites.
That one was my
Yeah.
least favorite for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with.
None of them were like terrible though.
Yeah,
so-
no, I definitely eat
Pretty
them.
good.
Yeah. The annual music festival Coachella kicked off this weekend, and as always, there were plenty of celebrities in attendance.
And one Coachella artist previewed her newest song. Ashley Grady has that and more in this week's entertainment news update.
From Coachella to Easter celebrations, a lot has happened in the entertainment world this past week. Last Friday was the beginning of everyone's favorite Flower Crown convention, also known as Coachella. Vanessa Hudgens was one of many celebrities in attendance and was, as usual, the epitome of festival style. Many of her followers referred to her as the Coachella Queen. Selena Gomez was also spotted at the festival getting cozy with new boyfriend The Weeknd when he wasn't busy surprising festival goers with a performance on Saturday. Drake also made an appearance at the event when he joined the Atlanta-based rapper Future on stage. These two artists have been known to collaborate in the past, most recently for the highly praised 2015 album, What a Time to Be Alive. In other music news, Lana Del Rey recently released a sneak peek of a new song that was inspired by her experience at Coachella. She stated that she had complex feelings about dancing at Coachella while tensions with North Korea were rising at the same time. The songstress posted a clip of her singing the song a cappella on her Instagram and explained her hope that this song would inspire long-term peace. There's no word yet on whether or not this song will be on her upcoming album, Lust for Life, but listening to her short clip, I think this song has the potential to be her next hit. On Sunday, John Legend, Chrissy Teigen, and their adorable daughter, Luna Simone, celebrated Easter at Kim Kardashian's house. Kim's two children, North and St. West, as well as Kourtney Kardashian's three children, Mason, Penelope, and Rain, were all there to make Luna's first Easter memorable. I'm sure the two giant Easter bunnies also made the event very exciting for the kids. There was also a petting zoo at the party where the three moms were spotted snuggling goats, sheep, and even a baby pig. This Easter celebration was definitely unforgettable. That's all I have for this week's entertainment news updates. Now back to Paige and Drew at the desk.
We're now going to toss it to Ryan Ansel with this week's Weird News. Ryan?
Hey guys, it's Ryan here to talk about the weird stuff that happened this week. It's that time of the year again. Prom is just around the corner, and every high school guy is trying to one-up the other in how creatively they can ask a girl to the big dance. A teen from Georgia asked his girl to prom by staging a fake drug bust with local police officers. And yes, the poor girl was terrified. A police dashcam video posted to Facebook shows the officer pulling over the teens in a white pickup truck. The officer then starts asking the guy if the truck is his and if he ever lets other people drive it, kind of hinting that something illegal is going on inside of the car. And what do you know? The officer searches the car and finds a bag filled with what looks to be some kind of a drug. The officer pulls out a slip of paper and asks the girl if it looks like weed. By now, the girl is freaking out, but she understands what's going on. She says yes to the kid after being severely traumatized, as this promposal goes down as one of the season's scariest. Another promposal had everyone on the internet even more confused than anything. Texas high school student Marlon Williams posted this tweet on April 9th, and nobody really understood what the sign meant. It's supposed to be a basketball-themed play on words read as, "You'll be the one, I'll be the two, I'd like to take a shot at prom with you." But it doesn't really look like that at all. This person tweets, "I'm giving myself a headache trying to read all this." Well, this girl says, "Why does run have anything to do with it?" Thankfully, Riley Martin cleared all the confusion and made the poster readable with this tweet captioned, "Fixed it." Despite all the commotion, the poster is pretty clever, no matter how hard it might be to actually read. Bernie Sanders has inspired a lot of internet stir in the past. The senator spoke about energy policy at the Ben & Jerry's factory in Vermont last Friday on a giant ice cream tub podium. Of course, Twitter had a field day, as Cassie Dillon tweeted this picture of Bernie deploying the mother of all ice cream. This guy tweeted a picture of Sanders mid-speech, calling it the worst bachelor party ever. From his youth appeal as the friendly, sweater-wearing old man that ran for president, to the time a bird flew on his podium during a campaign rally, their internet just loves Bernie Sanders. That's all for me with Weird News this week. Back to you guys in the studio.
When we come back, Paige and I debate what we would rather do.
Would we prefer skydiving or scuba diving? Find out that and more after the break.
Coming up on Bobcat Breakdown.
Coming up on Bobcat Breakdown.
And welcome into Studio 125.
So what? So what?
If you score 40 points in a basketball game, we all know you play Quinnipiac intramurals. We all know you love to shoot the rock.
Well, if you think that's the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard, what I'm about to say, I guess, is going to be pretty ridiculous in your book. But I'm going to say yes, there is a controversy.
I'm getting ready to punch the ball as it lands right in front of another Monumental player.
It's 9:30 Eastern, and you know what that means. Sports Pause is on the air.
Ball played up the middle. Iman Whalen with a little cheat off the pipe.
Preseason just boils down to going after another national championship and not necessarily focusing on the one before.
MJ, it is time for our favorite part of the show. It's the top 5 plays of the week, brought to you by B&D Deli, home of the Q-Dog.
Let's talk about the first play you want to break down.
Yeah, let's break it down right away.
But the one name I'm going to throw out there is a freshman, Mika Maples.
Coming up
on Hashtag That.
We are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
Hello, Quinnipiac hockey fans, and welcome to the Neutral Zone.
Definitely St. Lawrence, and I think you're going to see the test coming up real soon.
They might be having a bit of an adjustment issue without that CBS line, but don't count them out.
At High Point Solutions Arena in Game 2 of Quinnipiac vs. Northeastern Series.
Skydiving versus bungee jumping. I don't know, both are very dangerous and thrilling activity for one to take on during their free time. Jumping out of a plane at around 15,000 feet high or jumping off a super high platform attached to just an elastic cord, both sound pretty crazy. Drew, what would you rather?
I mean, I'd rather do neither because I don't like heights, but if I am going to choose, I'd say bungee jumping just because I know that I have the thing attached to my feet. I know I have some sort of safety, and I'm not going to go to some sketchy place or area to do it. I got to do it with other people around me and that I know I'm going to be very safe doing it. How about you?
I'm going to say definitely skydiving. I'm going to go the opposite of you. I don't know. It's definitely something I've wanted to do since I was younger. So hopefully in a couple years I'll do it. My grandpa actually went skydiving multiple times, like at 65 years old, and didn't tell anyone about it, just for fun. So I guess it's in my blood, so I really got to try it out.
I mean, I'm choosing bungee jumping just for the sake of choosing bungee jumping, but I really don't want to do either of these things. I've always been terrified of heights. It's just such a problem.
I would definitely actually try both of them. I like heights. I'm not scared of them. Love roller coasters, everything. So definitely something that I'd like to try.
I'm also just incredibly broke and could not pay for any of these things. So
I agree with that.
That's probably
College
my biggest
students,
problem. It's tough.
Maybe in a couple years after we
I don't
graduate.
know. We'll see. But cliff jumping or scuba diving, which would you rather do? Cliff diving would be terrifying for anyone who's afraid of heights, but scuba diving would scare anyone who doesn't like sea creatures. What do you think, Paige?
I don't know. I guess I'd go with scuba diving just to see everything, I guess.
Yeah.
Truthfully, I'm going to go with kind of how you went on the last one. I would rather not do either of them because I am a little scared of sea creatures and jumping just freaks me out.
Yeah.
But I guess if I had to choose, I'd go with scuba diving just to see everything.
Bringing this back to last question, again, cliff diving, not for me. Heights, not for me. But scuba diving is very fun. I do like the ocean, but depends where I go scuba diving.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, I'm not trying to get attacked by a shark or anything.
Have you ever been scuba diving or snorkeling?
No. I've never done any. Am I just not a fun person? I do nothing cool apparently, but no, I've done none of
One
those
day
things.
you'll go on a vacation and get them
We'll-
all done.
We'll see. We'll see.
Swimming with sharks or swimming with stingrays? Just when we think adventure cannot get any more dangerous, there are now opportunities to swim with sharks and stingrays. Sometimes caged in, sometimes not, but one must really love nature to take on an activity like this. Drew, which one would you rather do?
Definitely swing with stingrays, excuse me. Sharks, no. I'm not gonna mess with a shark. I would not swim with one. I don't wanna get anywhere near a shark, not even in the general vicinity of a shark. Stingrays though, I mean, they are pretty dangerous. They killed Steve Irwin, my childhood hero.
Oh man.
But I don't know. What about you? What do you think?
Like I said before, I would go only if I was caged in. I would swim with the sharks. I know at some different sea places they have that. I don't know. I mean, as long as I would cage in, I would do it. But even when I'm going to swim the ocean in the summer, I get nervous. I'm like, oh my God, there's a fin, da da da. Even though there's not, I'm just crazy like that. So I try to stay away from both of them. But if I had to, I would want to be caged in a tank with
Have you
one of the
ever
sharks.
gone to the aquarium and like pet the stingrays and stuff?
Yeah, I've definitely done that, but I feel like that's completely different than actually swimming with them.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, I mean.
One wrong turn and.
If anyone asks, I'm gonna count that as swimming with the stingrays.
Yeah.
That's close enough for me, and I'm not trying to go anywhere near a shark, but that's just me.
After the break, we ask Quinnipiac students about their dating deal breakers.
And Q30 members talk about their favorite spring holiday memories in this week's selfie video. We'll be right back.
Coming up on Bobcat Breakdown.
Coming up on Bobcat Breakdown.
And welcome into Studio 125.
So what? If you score 40 points in a basketball game, we all know you play Quinnipiac Intramurals. We all know you love to shoot the rock.
Well, if you think that's the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard, what I'm about to say, I guess, is going to be pretty ridiculous in your book. But I'm going to say yes, there is a controversy.
Line, getting ready to punch the ball as it lands right in front of another Monument player.
Coming up,
Coming up on Hashtag That.
we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
This week, Paul Caracciolo went around to find out what college students think are deal breakers in a relationship.
Let's take a look.
Now, John, is it a deal breaker if your girlfriend has a pet wolf?
I'm gonna go with no.
You can go with no.
No, I'm a dog person, so like wolves are like an ancestor of the dog.
Right, but wolves attack.
Wolves do attack, but like
dangerous animals.
Playfully, maybe. Question.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of huskies there, buddy.
No.
All right. Ready?
Oh, okay.
All right, now Ashton, is it a deal breaker if your significant other hates the show Friends?
Nah, not really.
But you don't look for it. You want girls who like the show Friends.
Oh yeah, of course.
Of
Jennifer
course.
Aniston is absolutely amazing. Yeah,
No.
my favorite character for
I
sure.
love her. Now, were Ross and Rachel on a break?
Of course.
Of course they
every
were.
time.
All right, Juliana?
Yes.
Is it a deal breaker if your significant other has a pet wolf?
No.
No? Why?
I don't know. I guess because I would learn to love the wolf.
And that wolf would learn to love you.
Thank you.
All right, now, Allie, would it be a deal breaker if your significant other hated the show Friends?
Yeah.
Absolute deal breaker?
I mean, probably, yeah.
Ross and Rachel were on a break. All right, so Ned, is it a deal breaker if your significant other has a pet wolf?
No, that's actually it's encouraged. I look for women with wolves.
What if it's untamed?
Then we have a problem. I need
Right.
tamed wolves.
Right. Only tamed wolves. Is it a deal breaker if your significant other has a pet wolf?
No.
No? How come?
I don't know. Wolves are kind of like kinky a little, you know, if you think about it. Like,
right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I don't, but I'm gonna go with it.
I like. You ever watch Game of Thrones?
Love it.
Game of Thrones is very.
You want a dire wolf?
I want a dire.
Of course. There you go, kids. Now, Mike, is it a deal breaker if your significant other hates the show Friends?
That's a really good show. So you should actually reevaluate like what you watch. Right. So I'd have to say
It's a
like
deal breaker.
get out of my life.
Of course. Yeah. All right. Now, is it a deal breaker if your significant other has a pet wolf?
Pet wolf?
Yeah.
Nah, because then it could protect me and her.
There you go. What if it's untamed?
Ooh, yeah, then it's a deal breaker.
That's the deal breaker. Isn't it? If your significant other had a pet wolf, is that a deal breaker?
Definitely not.
Not a deal breaker?
Shows he's dangerous and edgy.
Wow. Is it a deal breaker if your significant other hates the show The Office?
Of course.
Yeah?
Yeah, my dream girl is Pam Beasley, so if she doesn't like Pam, how can I like her?
Now, how are you going to get through Jim Halpert?
Yeah, you know, he's kind of a dreamboat, honestly. So I try and be as much of a Jim Halpert as I can. I can't break that up, so I can only flatter Jim by trying to be him. But yeah, my dream girl has to love The Office,
Right,
of course.
Of course. Well, Kyle, you are on your way to that Jim Halpert.
Oh, thank you.
Back to you guys at the desk.
For this week's selfie video, we asked Q30 members to tell us their favorite memories regarding the Massachusetts holiday, Patriots Day.
Let's see what they had to say.
What's up, guys? Matt McAuliffe here. When I think of the Boston Marathon and positive memories of the Boston Marathon, I think around mile 20 or 21 when the runners pass Boston College. The energy is electric. The support is overwhelming. All the students come out. They make T-shirts for it. They're handing out beads. They hand out whatever they can, waters. So around Boston College is definitely probably the most positive atmosphere of the Boston Marathon, and definitely a place you should check out if you go and cheer on the runners.
Favorite Marathon Monday memory was actually yesterday. It was the first time I'd ever been to the marathon. It was so inspiring. Just watching the people, a few of them, one man I saw had no arms, one had a prosthetic leg. Just the resilience that these people have is incredible, and it was amazing to see one of the men who ran with a prosthetic leg was carrying a flag the entire way. He was injured in Afghanistan. He was all over the news for his inspiring story, so I encourage everyone to check that out. And the marathon is definitely something everyone should go to at least once in their life.
Yeah, actually, my dad yesterday just ran the Boston Marathon for the second time in 3 years, I think.
Oh, wow.
Just a huge accomplishment for him. I'm very proud of him, and I love him. And I
Aw.
don't know, just Patriots Day is big for us, and the marathon is also pretty big for us, and we love Boston. All things Boston.
Oh, that's great.
That's going to do it for this episode of Hashtag That. For the latest updates, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at #ThatQU.
And you can watch every episode on our website at q30television.com. Thanks for watching.